Hello, good morning. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad to be here with you this morning. I'm your Inner Peace moderator today, filling in for Dr. Gift. And today we have our daily Mind Shower live program. We are broadcasting on 3 platforms: Zoom, Facebook, and YouTube. So welcome to everybody who's new to our Inner Peace family. This is a place where we enjoy daily meditation, daily wisdom, and daily sharing. For our new friends today, if you have any comments to share with us, or you'd like to share your meditation experience, or if you have questions about our wisdom talk, please go ahead and share in our chat box here. I'm just going to see who we have with us today. We have Sunit, welcome, and Jack from Thailand. And welcome, Rose, Desmond, Molly, Peggy, and DS Makwana, welcome. And we have Shailesh, Desmond, Chintana. We have so many lovely friends today. So let's see. I hope we've had a good week so far. So today we have Monk Shayanan, who's going to guide us in meditation, and will also give us a wisdom talk on, is it human nature or the trick of defilement? So warm welcome to our teaching Venerable this morning. Thank you.
Okay. Do you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Venerable. Thank you.
You hear me? Okay. So welcome everybody. We have a little bit of technical problem. Okay, I think it's okay now. Welcome everybody. practicing meditation session, and then we have wisdom talk later. Okay, I think everybody ready for meditation practice, right? So let's start it. For those of you who sit on the floor, you can have your right leg on top of your left one. Your right hand on top of your left hand. Let your right index finger touch your left thumb. And if you sit on the chair or on the sofa, you have your feet down to the floor. But your right hand on top of your left hand and your right index finger touch your left thumb. The meditation practice, the process of meditation practice and the process of going to sleep at the beginning are the same. Where we relax every part of the body, be comfortable, and stop thinking. When we can stop thinking, we still our mind up to a certain level, then we will fall asleep. So we should have how to balance the mindfulness and the sleepiness. Make sure you are awake, be conscious when we reach that point. So, first of all, we got to relax all parts of the body. If we have some tension somewhere in our body, our mind will pay attention to that spot. We should free our mind by relaxing all parts of the body. So take a couple deep breaths and follow your inhale down to the bottom of your lungs. Around there is the center of your body. We keep our mind there. When we breathe in joy, happiness, pleasure. When we breathe out worries, tension. and negativity. So along the way, we breathe in, breathe out. We taking the good thing into our body, and we take out all negativity out of our body. This is the way we purify the mind. When we purify the mind, we will regain the power of our mind. Our original mind is very powerful, very efficient. But year by year, the defilement try to do everything to reduce our power. So what we are doing now is to regain the power of our mind by relaxing, still our mind, get away from negativity, particularly our thoughts, because most of our thoughts generate by the defilement. If we follow our thoughts, we follow the trick of defilement. Stop thinking is the best way to still our mind. See, when we keep thinking, we can't sleep. To go to sleep, we have to stop thinking, eliminate all thoughts. So if you have some thought popping up, don't worry about that. Let it go. Don't follow it. Don't analyze it. Whatever thoughts coming up, just see and let go, see and let go. Do like we sit in the bus and the bus running along the road. When we look out the window, we see mountains, we see rice fields, we see buffaloes, we see birds. Just see and let go. Don't analyze it. Don't follow your thoughts. Just see and let go, see and let go, see and let go. Relax all part of your body, from your head to your toes. Start from your forehead, your cheeks, your neck, and the muscle across your shoulders. Relax the muscle in your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscle in your back, your belly, the muscle in your hips, your thighs, your legs, down to the tips of your toes. Relax all parts of your body. Whatever thoughts coming up, let it go like a bird in the sky. Let them fly away like a bird. Don't worry about how the bird flies. Just see and let go. See and let go. Pretending that you fly up high in the sky. And you can fly like a bird. And you fly above the clouds, above the fog. So look up in the sky, you will see the blue sky, a clear sky without clouds, because you fly above the cloud. And you can see the far away, the horizon, far away. The sky is big. The sky is big enough but we can expand our body as big as the sky. Imagine that yourself getting bigger, larger, larger, larger than the sky. That you can see the sky, the whole sky, like a clear crystal ball, a small, clear crystal ball floating at the center of your body. No one is there. It's only you and the empty sky, and the sky that becomes smaller, like a clear crystal ball floating at the center of your body. Whatever pop up to your mind, let go, let go, let go. You say nothing, but sometimes your mind wants to say something. Let them say, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Keep reciting the mantra to occupy your talkative mind. Samma Arahang. Let the sound of Samma Arahang come out from the center of your body. Only two things we are doing now. Focus at the clear crystal ball, the small sky that's floating at the center of your body. And keep reciting the mantra. Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma means right way, right path. Arahants mean the one or the way that attaining the enlightenment. So what we try to do is to purify the mind. The right way, the right path of the one who attained enlightenment is to purify the mind, to attain the enlightenment. So keep reciting Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma When our mind getting still, let us think about merits that we have cultivated and accumulated for many lifetimes. Let them generate loving kindness, compassion, and sympathetic joy within our mind. And we share that loving kindness and merits to all your friends, to all your family members, to your colleagues, your customer, your student, whatever. Share that to all your friends from around the world, from the 6 continents around the world. Particularly, share that to the one you hate. In order to forgive each other very easily. We have come closer to the end of the meditation session. After my blessing in Pali, we can slowly open our eyes. Sappa Puttha Nupavena, Sappa Dhamma Nupavena, Sappa Sankha Nupavena, Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. Now we can slowly open our eyes. Okay, how was it, everybody? Was this a good one? Okay, the next session will be wisdom talk. The topic today is it human nature or the trick of defilement? You know, when something happens with our human and we don't know what or how, what happened, who is behind that scene. So we put the blame on human nature. Well, it's a human nature. But we don't realize that that is a trick of defilement. Let us talk about this topic. Okay, my name is Mang Chayanon. When greed, anger, jealousy, envy, jealousy, and irrationality arise, we tend to claim that it is human nature. If we have that idea, we can see what behind the scene. We just accept that, oh, it's a human nature. You know, throughout our lives, we have been taught that we must maintain our human right. But we have never analyzed who has been behind that teaching. You know, when somebody hurt you verbally, you said, I have the right to be angry. When we give something away without expecting anything in return, we will claim that, oh, that's my right of property. I don't give that away. When something happened and we choose to believe in something without proving, they are not stupid, but they probably have, you know, are well-educated people, but they choose to believe without proving. I have the right to believe this way. That's most people claim that. Now, you know, people claiming the right that the one say, I have the right I am right, you are wrong. I was right, but you are wrong. The other side, the other people say the same thing. I was right, but you were wrong. I am right, but you are wrong. You know, when we have quarrel, both sides will say the same thing. That's why, where is the line drawing between right and wrong? It's hard to find that where's the right, the line drawing between the right and wrong. For this side, say claim the right. The other side also claim the right. And you wrong, I'm right. So right or wrong, right and wrong notion. What is the right or wrong notion that we understand? It's just confusion between, to the leftists and the rightists. This one say the same thing. I'm right, you are wrong. This the way human nature is, neither good or bad. But our minds are driven by defilement to do bad things. The original mind is neither good or bad, but our mind are driven by the defilement to do bad things. And the defilement work all the time. On the other hand, we rarely have someone to drive us to do good. Think about it. The defilement work all the time to pull you down to the bad, to the negativity. But very rare that we have someone or something to guide you to do good thing. So our mind is like a water that always flow to a lower place and transform itself to conform to its container. The water, the river, the water in the river from the north to the south. And if we put some water in any container, we put in the cup, the form of water is exactly the cup. If we put that in the jar, the form of the water is exactly the jar. So it's easier to think negatively. It's easier to do bad thing than doing the good thing. So therefore, in order to make a river flow upstream, it takes a lot more effort. It's almost impossible to make the river flow upstream. This is very important if we compare to ourselves. If somebody tell you to do something bad, to do something not so good, you tend to follow that. But if someone try to persuade you to do good thing, it's hard to agree with that. I mean, the percentage is very low than doing the bad thing. No, our original mind was pure. Our original mind is pure and neutral. It has been plagued with physical suffering, hunger, fear, and ignorance. Defilement tends to influence us to think negatively and to rejoice, persuade us to feel joy in those negativity thoughts, the negativity and negative thought. Defilement never tell you that, hey, that's a bad thing, but try to persuade you to do that thing, but keep telling you that, oh, that's you're right to do that, to do this. And something, when you do something and make you feel rejoice in those negativity, those negative thoughts, it may hard to understand. It's conceptual that way, but think about it. Once in a while, there will be good things or good people to help as a good friend, to recommend and guide us once in a while. But remember, defilement work all the time without a break, constantly tempting us to think negativity. Once in a while, we can have the chance to do good thing, but all the time, the defilement try to pull you down like water running downstream to very easy. Defilement therefore take advantage of this opportunity to make people obsessed with right and wrong notion, to escape from other virtue. So defilement see the gap between your thought, and they try to take this opportunity to make people obsessed with right or wrong notion, Hey, you have the right to be angry. You have the right in your property. You have the right to believe something without proving. So this is the right or wrong notion that to escape from the virtue, which is very rare opportunity to do good thing. What is good virtue? What is the virtue that the Defilement tried to take you away from that? Like loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, giving, forgiving, observing precepts, and practicing meditation. This is good thing that we should do. But the Defilement tried to pull you out of doing good thing and try to make you feel proud of yourself to do something to keep you right. I have the right to believe without any proving. I have a lot of knowledge, but when I need to take my right to believe, I choose to believe this way, my way, without proving any. So to have virtue in both sides, this side and that side. Let it full of loving kindness, compassion, sympathetic joy, giving, forgiving, observing precept, and practice meditation. It's just the high wall to protect yourself from negativity, to protect yourself from the defilement try to pull you out. Okay. Okay, that's it for the day. Thank everyone who enjoy listening the wisdom talk today. A little bit harder to understand, but keep it in mind and try to think it's real thing, but we never realize that we are obsessed by the defilement. Hope everyone take care of yourself. Get away from the negativity that defilement try to give to you, to put in your head. eliminate that thought. Okay, any question?
Thank you so much, Venerable Chayanan, for that wonderful wisdom talk and the beautiful meditation session. I think everybody really enjoyed the meditation. We had a lot of comments. Iman says, thank you for your wisdom talk. And Ben says it was a 5-star meditation, and many, many thanks for that. And Arya says it was a wonderful meditation as well. So I guess I had a question perhaps. What if you try to practice all of these things and you have to work in an environment that's surrounded in negativity, or perhaps in your family, you are surrounded by negativity? What things can you do to help strengthen your positive outlook?
If you think that way, if you keep yourself negativity, you will be angry. You will be selfish. You will be jealous and prejudice, that you will remain your thought that way. I believe that way, and I don't think that you will do better than what I'm doing. If we think that way, other people try to get away from you because you cannot get along with them. The best way to take care of that is think of yourself. What's the real benefit of doing that? You have the right to be angry, but what is the benefit of getting from your anger? You hurt yourself. Other people who make you feel bad, they have a good night's sleep. But we keep thinking about that, thinking and thinking in the endless loop. And every round of thinking, you hurt yourself. You get angry, you hurt yourself. You don't listen to people around you and they get away from you. You hurt yourself. If we think of ourselves and the real benefit of ourselves, we will we can change our thought of dealing with people around you. And especially you can forgive, you can give, you can forgive, and you have sympathetic joy. People, when you work in your office, your friend is promoted into the chief of the department, and we used to be equal. Now you are lower position than your friend. Say, yeah, congratulations. But deep in your mind, I'm waiting for my turn. This is the way you hurt yourself. But if you can sympathize them from your heart, from your mind, you will be happy if you can do that. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for the explanation. What if you yourself are the positive person, but everybody around you is not that way? How do you survive in that situation?
If you think positively, that's good for yourself, because you are happy of thinking positively. If people around you think negatively, we can share that the viewpoint to to make them think positive. If you can forgive, if you can give some knowledge, if you give some wisdom to them, the giving wisdom is kind of giving that you earn your happiness. So give the wisdom to them, and eventually they will agree with you, and they will think positive like you do.
Thank you so much, Venerable Chayanam, for the wonderful wisdom talk and the meditation session today. I think a lot of people enjoyed it. I guess we have a comment from Minnie. When someone fights or argues with us, don't respond and don't feel bad inside as well. Instead, know that the person who is doing that thing to you is suffering and spills off the sufferings on you. And feel glad that you're the one who understands. So I think she certainly is echoing your advice on that subject.
Okay.
Well, I think that's all we have time for today. So thank you so much, everybody, for our Teaching Venerable and our MMI team for bringing us our daily mind shower live today on 3 platforms: Zoom, Facebook, and YouTube. And we would love to see you again tomorrow. Don't forget, if you enjoyed today's meditation and wisdom talk, please don't forget to like us and share us on each of those platforms. So until tomorrow, goodbye. And have a wonderful day.
Before we leave, let me give you some blessing. Let all merits that you have cultivated and accumulated for many lifetimes bring you happiness and success, bring you longevity with good health, and help create loving kindness, compassion, and sympathetic joy throughout your whole life and the lifetimes to come. Good night. Good morning for whatever the place where you are. And thank you for listening. Bye-bye. See you.
There is a place for us, a refuge where we can learn, a beautiful place for us, where love is given in return.
A wonderful world peace, a roadmap to happiness, where knowledge is increased and every nation is blessed. Lead the way extreme, lead away, come explore your dream. We'll teach you how to meditate.
through the power of a brand new day. Come and learn and live the middle way. Come and learn and give the middle way. There is a place for us, a refuge where we can learn, a beautiful place for us, where love is given in return.
A model for world peace, a roadmap to happiness, where knowledge is increased, and every nation is blessed.
Lead away, lead the way extreme. Lead away, come explore your dream. We'll teach you how to meditate through the power of a brand new day.